Good morning and welcome back. Time now for some legal advice concerning car wrecks. April, the highest month for car wrecks coast to coast. Pretty hard to believe, but it is. Here's a guy that can tell us maybe why that happens and if you're in a wreck, what to do. And it's our attorney pal, C. Mark Warren. Mark, good to see you.
Great to be here, Chipper.
We're going to get to the wheel here in a
We
moment.
will. We will.
April, the biggest month for car wrecks.
It is.
I did not know.
April showers, number one. So roads are more treacherous in April because of the water on the roads. And
Right.
also, when it's not raining, there's pretty sunshine outside. So you're more likely to crank up the tunes, get out your cell phone, communicate. I'm on my way to the lake. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
And the second one of those is a no-no.
Texting and driving.
Yes.
Of course not. No, never text and drive. And today is the first Tuesday of each month is Never Text and Drive Day. But before we get to that, if you're involved in a car accident, there's 5 things to remember when you're in a fender bender.
All right.
Number one, obviously call 911. Number two, and I've kind of changed my opinion on this. Used to, back in the day, I would say be a good neighbor, get out and check on the other driver. But I've changed my mind on that a little bit because number one, road rage is still out there, and number two, back to texting and driving. I have found that if you get out of the car to check on the other driver or take photographs of the damage done to your vehicle, people are driving by in traffic, and they're likely to have their phone out also taking pictures and not keeping an eye on you being out of the car. So please stay in the car until law enforcement gets there.
You will be safer staying in the car.
Yes, absolutely. And don't even try to move your cars off the road because your car could be driving, your bumper could be off the back of your car and you pull that off the road and the bumper's in the road still, and drivers coming down the road don't see the bumper, but they could see the back of your car. So please stay in the car until law enforcement gets there. Number three, treat your injuries. It's very important to treat your injuries. And when you go to the hospital, use your health insurance. It's very important to use your health insurance. Do not use your car insurance. Do not use the other driver's car insurance. Use your health insurance. They might ask you for the car insurance, but it's very important to use your health insurance. You will end up with more compensation for your injuries if you use your health insurance instead of using car insurance.
Wow.
Number four, pick up the accident report. The accident report, back in the day, you had to go to Anacola Highway and pay $7 to pick up the accident report 3 or 4 days later. Now we have the internet. And there's a website called buycrash.com. Buycrash.com, where you actually buy your accident report online for $10, but you need the accident report number to get the accident report online. And the police officer will give you a card or your number. It might be also on the crash report if your car is towed. Mm-hmm. The number will be on the and that report will have the other driver's insurance information.
And
okay?
you definitely need
You definitely need that because you need to call your insurance company if it was not your fault and give them the information about the negligent driver's insurance company.
All right, the fifth and final tip.
Protect your rights. Protect your rights. All trial law, make a phone call to a trial law firm in Chattanooga. All telephone consultations are free. Call a lawyer about if you had to get medical treatment and you think about you have a claim, just call a lawyer for a free consultation, and that lawyer can give you advice free over the phone. Obviously, we do it, but also McMahon and Associates does it along with Gary Massey. So call a trial lawyer if you have a question about your car accident.
All right, never text and drive. Today is the first
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's the first
of the month,
Tuesday. So you come up and you do a pledge. We go through it again. Chip, you've done this pledge several times.
I'll do it again.
And I'm proud of you. Chip, do you pledge to protect lives by never texting or talking on the phone while driving?
I do.
Chip, do you pledge to be a good passenger and speak out if the driver in the car is distracted?
I will.
Thank you so much. Spin the wheel for your
right,
never text and drive pledge. Wow, that's a hearty spin.
Well, I didn't have a chance to practice during
That's
the
good.
break, but
big money, big money,
and
big
you're
money.
actually going to have this at the Warren and Griffin
Yes.
office.
Today we have free parking beside our office. Come upstairs to the top floor, take the pledge. It takes 5 seconds. You can come in, and then after that, you can spin the wheel for some valuable prizes. Maybe a Benjamin, maybe a Franklin, maybe a Grant. Oh,
That's
man,
perfect.
you got the General.
That's perfect.
All right, man. All right.
I like
Good
the
job.
General.
I mean, that's good.
I like the
Congratulations,
General.
man.
Thank you so
$50.
much.
Now, I got to split it with me. Now, okay. All right,
No,
let's split
no.
it.
Mark gets his attorney fee. Of
Absolutely.
1/3.
I get my 1/3.
So
Now split it up.
That's
okay?
well, no, we're not going to split it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, seriously, we have a lot of fun when Mark visits, but it's serious talk. Don't text and drive. Stop by the office. take the pledge, and you'll give the pledge any day.
Absolutely.
But Tuesdays, especially the first Tuesday of the month, that's when you really dress it up.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate
All right,
that.
thank you, Mark Warren. We appreciate your service to the community. Check them out, Warren and Griffin. They're on Georgia Avenue, free parking, plenty of parking. They're also available down in Dalton. Call them at 265-HURT and the website, warrenandgriffin.com.